Guys, hello. I started 15 minutes earlier. Sorry. So my temperature is 37 for some reason. So it's gonna be a short stream. My doctor said that it's possible that my temperature will be like higher because of the like, you know, the stomach thing is back. But I think I'm kind of sick or something. I did so many, like they took so much blood from me yesterday to do so many tests. Thank you, Armilf. My sun started shining at me. Stop! This has never happened! What? Stop! No! I can't see chat! Mumps. Blood tests suck, literally. I can't. What the fuck? Come on! Okay, it goes away. Okay. Why? Never happened. Never, like... Okay. Anyway. No, blood is not as terrible. What's gonna be terrible is tomorrow I'll have to fucking do the tube thing that looks into my stomach again. I feel like I've been doing so many of them. But they have to check if everything is okay in here. So, tomorrow... Да ёб твою, stop this! Oh. He went away. Hello. Am I feeling okay? I feel like I'm burning a little bit, you know? Even though temperature is not that high, it's just 37. It was 37.2 yesterday. My biotic cats are angry? Yeah, they are. I'm back to my probiotics. Also, they added me an antibiotic and also another thing. And so I'm back on a lot of pills again. But that's fine. It's just this fucking fall is like that. You clocked? Да ёп, no stop! I'm glowing? No, you see I'm burning. Stop! It gets worse! I'm same color as my teeth. Teeths. Okay, it goes away. Ah, no it don't. Stop! Anyway, how are you guys? It's gonna be a shorter stream. Cause I'm feeling kind of weird and then I have stuff to do today. There's gonna be a normal stream tomorrow, okay? You're fine. Hello. Your eyes, it like literally shines directly to my eyes. My eyes hurt more. About to eat? How about you? Blah, I just ate and it just didn't taste good at all and I'm kind of upset. But whatever, it's fine. I need to order something for the evening. I'm back to the stupidest diet in the world. I can't eat anything anywhere. Caramel slice? What is that? Is Kiev still open for tourists? I want to go. No, there's a war in Ukraine. You can't go. You can't visit just now. You'll when the war is over and the flights are going are back to Ukraine, then you guys should all visit 100%, and I feel like you will. No, they can still bomb Kiev. You wouldn't want to go right now. I mean, you can take a train if you're brave and you don't mind dying if something, explodes. Why did you go home? I haven't seen your streams in years. Because, so let me show you. Let me explain. How do you... War? I don't know how to find this map. Oh, there it is. No, it's not the one. Wait. Ah, this one, I think. Okay. So, when I left, all of this was red, right? And they were bombing just like now, but now it's less. They were bombing here and there and everywhere they could reach, to Lviv, to, everywhere. So I left. Then Kiev was our army was free in Kiev, right? And actually I can show you. The how? Oh, okay. Okay. Ah! The how do I do this? Wait, what? Hello. Anyway, this is not helping. Okay, whatever. Today. So, this was liberated, right? And I noticed that my city is more or less safe, because they were I felt like they were very close to my city, and my city will be occupied, So I would have to leave in the last moment while it's being occupied, and I just wanted to avoid that and wanted to leave while it's more or less safe to leave. Well, it wasn't safe, but anyway, so I left, and then I saw that they stopped here, and Kharkiv and all of this was red, and they weren't advancing at all for some time. So I was like, okay, we kicked their ass here, so and my city is probably not very important, so they're not really bombing it. Well, they did, but anyway. So I came back. That's why. And plus, it was very expensive to live somewhere else. And I had to always, it was so annoying to, find a place to live. Everything was so expensive because a lot of people left Ukraine, and anyway, I'm hot. I'm also drinking hot tea. Why am I doing this? Hello. Yeah, there are time lapses. Anyway, if you care about this, you kind of saw the news and you know what's going on. But yeah. I'm glad I'm back. If I had to do all of this again, I would not leave, maybe. Because leaving and going back, I did help my nephew while I was there, while I was in Berlin. So that's good, at least I didn't just leave for no reason, you know? Hello, hello, hello. The Ukrainian army is just so based. IRL streams were fun. Yeah, and I, like, you know, I IRL streamed, that's very good.
Underscore 420 just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you, Tech Ninja. 10 subs, super, for you. Bagman. Thank you. Anyway, I really want to travel more again though. But when it's gonna be, you know, a little bit, like when I can plan it out ahead and just, you know, find the place to live so I don't have to like pay a crazy amount of money for it. Did I fix more OBS? No. I fixed this. Anyway, I'm trying to play the music that's not copyrighted, so probably, I don't know, maybe it is. Whatever, guys. You made a new emote? Oh yeah, IRL stream at TwitchCon, that would be so good. Educational. Moving is very stressful, especially these times. Yeah. Even though people just like, some people live in Germany right now and then they just go to like almost occupied territories to visit their relatives. Just, you know, don't give a fuck, you know? And then they go back to Germany and then I saw them travel again. Like, how do you do that? You have to take like a 1,000,000-time train to go through the whole Ukraine. They just don't care. It's like, I want to see my mom, so I'm going, you know. Are the little kids doing okay? Guys, how are you? Chat, are you doing okay? Yeah, some bombs won't stop me. Some stupid Russians won't stop me. Hello, hello. I'm doing Okda. Still swimming. I have to go to swimming, back to swimming, because they did an ultrasound, and so the thing that has to produce the thing is like stuck with the thing, and so swimming helps the thing to not be stuck. I don't know how it is. I don't know how to. Let me find. Let me tell you something. Bilious. Bilious. What is bilious? Bilious. Bilious. The bile gets stuck in the bilious. You don't understand? Spell it. Here it is. Bile. Yeah, bile in the bilious. It's like stays. It doesn't go, you know, it stays. Do you understand that? I was treating it before, but I guess it didn't help since it still is there. Thank you. So, so I'm gonna be healing that. Then there's some bacteria that I have to be healing. So I'm taking antibiotics for that. I did also treat it before, and there's less of it, but it's still there. So I have to like, you know, fuck it up, you know. So, and then tomorrow I get my stomach checked with a fucking pipe through my throat, right? And they'll tell me if my acidity is normal or not, or if I have the Helicobacter back. I don't know, or if something is wrong. I don't know. Yeah, acidity. Acidity? I don't know, my acids. So, yeah, my gastritis and my colitis. Anyway, and I'm also being tested for like a few other things and vitamins if I'm lacking any, because I want to know what is up with me. Why am I so like low? I'm so low. Something is not right. I also asked her if this means something, the white spot on the nail, and she's like, are your hands like very dry or itchy or something? I'm like, no. Look, okay. Lack of calcium. I asked that. She didn't make me test on calcium. I don't know why. But I'm testing for like B12 or B6, I don't remember. Their laboratory does only one of those, so I don't remember what it is. Zinc, I'm making a like overall blood test, you know, general blood test, so it'll show me that. Right? Is that what it shows? The hemoglobin? Anyway, whatever. And then also vitamin D, of course. Not getting enough of that D. So anyway, hope you're okay. Are you allowed to eat fresh thyme, herb, or fresh oregano? I have no idea. I just know that I'm back to all boiled things. Topka told me that I should buy a sous vide cooker, you know, the when you can have chicken sous vide, so it's like at least tasty for me, but I can eat it, but it's tasty, you know. So I'm thinking of that, but like, listen, this kitchen is not made for cooking. I was supposed to be okay and eat whatever I want and just maybe order and, you know, not worry about that too much. Your grandmother might have told you that those white spots are because you are calcium deficient. It's actually my manicure artist told me that. And you need to drink more milk. Doctors and researchers disagree as to whether she's right or wrong. Some say vitamin and mineral deficiency can be the cause, while others say this is a myth that has been disproven. I also heard that it's a myth. What kind of kitchen is it? I mean, it has everything it needs. It's just that, you know, if something smells, my whole apartment smells. My clothes will smell. No, I'm not letting that happen. That's stupid. Damn, Grandma, I trusted you. Yeah, I also think it's a myth. It does sound like if there are people who argue about it, it's probably like, you know. Vitamin this? You'd need a basic metabolic panel blood test to show things like iron and calcium. Yeah, guys. Hopefully the tests. They tested like they took a bunch of tests. Okay, so it should tell me something. People argue about everything. No, but it's, you know, when there's most of sane people for years been treating something that and it made sense, then you probably can trust it, right? But if it's someone new who's saying, oh wait, but we don't know, maybe the earth is actually flat, then you'll be like, okay, you can go argue somewhere else, you know? Yes, nobody's arguing ever, and you're wrong. You are wrong. Kitchen upgrade? No, I just need a new apartment. I have to sell this one and just buy a new one with normal size kitchen, with a bathtub, and very like bright, you know, so that and with a big mirror so I can make pictures, and then the setup like specifically for all of this. You just have to be, you know, I made my mistakes in this apartment. It's my first one that I planned poorly. And because I also had like a kind of a different type of style of life, I don't know, lifestyle. Like it's supposed, like I wasn't planning on having ulcerative colitis, okay? So, you know. It's fine. And then also I would like make a real bed this time, because this one is like a, you see, you step on it and there's a mattress right on this. So this is like, all of this is like a resting, sleeping side, right? So you use it as a shelf and also as a bed. Right? But you have to still, when you get up, you have to get up from the floor. And that's kind of annoying, you know? It's so much easier to get up from a bed, so that you just sit down and then you just get up, you know? And when you have to get up like this right away, you know, and like in Fallout 4, remember how he just, I wasn't sleeping. Remember that clip? So you have to get up like that, you know? Yeah, Japanese style, but I don't know. I guess I'm not Japanese enough for that. Or they still have, well, no, I don't know. No, it's just uncomfortable, no. It shows you're turning 30 soon. Yeah, I know. Oh, and I also scheduled a therapist, just like, you know, like a family doctor. It's just a doctor who schedules you doctors, right? Who's like, okay, what are your symptoms? You have to go there, or, you know. So, or overall health, I guess. Anyway, my clinic told me that I have to go to the therapist to ask about my blood pressure. Why is it so low? Or maybe like my thermographer. I don't know, what is it called? Maybe this thing just doesn't work right, you know? Maybe it just works bad. Cause one time I fucking measured it today 2 times in a row, and one time it showed 101 above, over, right? Over 61 or something, and then it showed 94 over 58. I don't, like, what? It's kind of, they are both low, but like, show me one thing. You found the clip? I'm up.
Hey, Doc.
It's exactly like that. That's how I get up every morning. It's stressful, okay? It's Stupid English. Barometer? No. When I was 27, I also was very tired and had low blood pressure. They took blood tests and didn't find anything. Then had me do a sleep study to find out that I stopped breathing in my sleep and don't get a good rest. You don't breathe when you sleep? It's stressing and dizzy. Imagine how dizzy it is for me when my blood pressure is so low all the time. Hello. It's called apnea. So you can sleep underwater. Tonometer? Really? What? Maybe you're right. Tonometer. They gave me a machine to pump air in while I sleep. It was very uncomfortable, but it worked. So you like just breathe, you just don't breathe enough, right? You can't stop breathing and sleep, right? Because that means you die. Yeah, I think I sleep very well right now. I don't know why. When the war started, I've been sleeping so good. If nothing is like bothering me, you know, if there's no noise or anything. And I just sleep and wake up. Like I go to bed, I sleep and I wake up in the morning. I don't wake up a million times like before. I don't know what happened. Why? You can die, but usually you just wake up or move position while sleeping. Oh. So how do you heal it? How do you treat it? Is there just meds for it? Maybe because you're too exhausted? I'm not exhausted necessarily from anything, really. Like, what, am I exhausted from stream? I was, like, mentally maybe exhausted in the beginning of the war. Because you just stress so much and your body is under so much pressure. It just, because, like, stress affects your, everything. When it's that high. And so you just like this, you just fall asleep like that, you know? No, that's not funny. For me, I had to lose some weight and that basically fixed it, and I don't use the machine anymore. Oh, so did you have to, like... You were using the machine to, like, sleep? This is the first time I'm hearing this. So interesting. Good day. I found out I had some severe sleep issues and have been on CPAP for 5 years. CPAP. Lack of oxygen over time is not good. Wow. Do you guys, did you guys smoke, or do you guys smoke? K-pop, yeah. K-pop. It's kind of crazy. It has a mask and you look really dumb wearing it. I'm sure that's not the worst part of it, that you look dumb wearing it. I didn't want to sound rude, but yeah, it's very common in people who have weight issues and their airways can close in certain positions while they sleep. Oh, it's common in people who also snore. Oh, do you know why people snore? Like, overall? Like I mean I read that it's like overweight, being overweight, drinking alcohol, smoking, and all of that. And like, yeah, you were a smoker too. Oh, did you have to like stop? Is it possible? Is it easy, guys, for you to stop smoking or drinking? Relaxed muscles blocking airways. Educational as fuck. I'm learning something new, guys. You are making the stream interesting when I'm supposed to be doing it. Stop. You're taking my work from me. What the fuck? I'm gonna ban all of you. Books and educational, yeah. I had to change basically everything, but I'm better now. That's good. Yeah, being sick sucks, guys. Did you know? Like I just figured, like, I don't know. It's like, it's also like, for me, I really like cone. For me, I just notice how everyone else can do all the things that I can't, and I just don't see people who struggle like I do, and that just fucking pisses me off so much. Even though I'm happy that they're fine and they can drink as much alcohol as they want, and then they can, like, you know, eat whatever they want and they feel fine. But you know, you're a nurse? Jesus, we have doctors, nurses in chat. What the fuck? Aren't you supposed to be busy? Aren't you supposed to be busy if you're a nurse or a doctor? Don't you have to like work all the time and save people's lives? Sorry. The most frustrating part is people who abuse their bodies with drugs and alcohol, etc., and still be fine, but my body decided to magically hate itself one day and almost kill me. Yeah, exactly. I'm lactose intolerant, so no ice cream for me. I'm also lactose intolerant. Imagine you can't eat anything and they give you a diet where half of the things are like lactose-ish, right? And you're like, oh wow, so I can't eat this, and then I can't also eat all of this from my diet. And my doctor also ignores it. If anyone's new, I'm gonna just tell this again. Like, yeah, dairy, yeah. Like my doctor, I don't know if she forgets every time that I'm lactose intolerant, but she just ignores it and she's like, you can just put a little bit of sour cream there. I'm like, no, I can't. And she's like, it's a little bit. I'm like, bro, no, I should be avoiding it completely, because if it's irritated there, I shouldn't be irritating it with fucking lactose even more. I don't know, it's just boomers, guys. It's boomers. So my clinic said that the therapist, I don't know how you call it, it's not a therapist, because I say therapist, I think of a psychotherapist. Anyway, an overall body therapist, right? Family doctor. So they like really recommended me going to this person because like they are so good. I don't know. They haven't said this about any of the doctors yet. So yeah, something like physician. I don't know. And I want to be like, listen, I need a second opinion from a gastroenterologist. Maybe you know someone, you know, from maybe a different clinic, because this clinic has only one gastroenterologist, and so anyway, maybe they'll tell me something. It's normal, right, to ask the doctors from one clinic to like, can I see some non-boomer, please? Can I just see a better doctor? Thank you. Yeah, sometimes when you have a hammer, everything is a nail, but maybe it is not a nail. I don't understand that. Anyway. Can you fix me, please? Thank you. That's basically how I... Every time I'm just like that. Can I see a real professional? Does he read books? Read this! Talking in emotes are so much fun. Nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. Can I get a professional educational? Read this. See this. Do you have real doctors here? Also, she's like, I don't know how, but like I've known her for almost a year now, this doctor, right? The gastro thing doctor. And every time she just looks the same. I feel like she's wearing the same outfit the whole time, too. It's like in a movie, you know, or like in a cartoon, where they always look the same. Everyone just always looks the same, wears the same. It's like I could never, you know, I can never confuse her with anyone else. Stinky doctor. Can I have a non-stinky doctor? I'm in a simulation. Do you guys ever think that? I used to think that when I was a kid. But then I grew up and I'm like, no, it sucks too much to be a simulation. Stinky doctor. Excuse me, are you Dr. Stinky? And she's like, what the fuck? No. What? We don't have a doctor like that. You're like, oh, okay, sorry. I just thought. We live in a Aloona show. NPC energy. Used to, but stop caring about it. This is a simulation. The guy needs to stop playing it. Why? No, but then but no. No, I don't think that I just live in a shitty country with a shitty system. Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm alright. My temperature is 37. I haven't figured out why yet. Since yesterday, okay? Because my doctor is like, measure your temperature every evening. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I actually started doing it, and I'm like, oh, it's 37. Okay. No, she said if it's 37 or like, or like a little bit higher even. 37 and 2 I had yesterday. She said that's already something like, notice it, you know? Because that means some inflammation is there or something. Yeah, it's normal, and it usually, right, it gets higher in the evening, right? Because you're tired or something? And like, because the inflammation processes start and then they calm down while you sleep. Something like that. I'm not a doctor. I'm sorry if I'm just bullshitting, right? But I don't know, she told me to like notice it, right? Yeah, it's probably like bacteria, and like if my ulcerative colitis is back. But are you stinky? Then it means that everything here is irritated and inflaminated. I don't know, she said 37 is already like high-ish. But I also known before that 37 is normal. 36 and 6, from 36 and 6 to 37 is normal. It's in flames. The amateur biotics. What made you want to do an early stream? I am busy later and I wanted to stream today. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow, normal stream, guys, okay? So I'm just streaming right now. I have to go to the store later too. I'm out of my lactose-free cheese. Many berries are anti-inflammatories. I can't eat berries right now. I can't eat anything that's raw. I haven't tried even watermelon this year. I did a little bit. I did one slice at the hotel. Old girlfriend had Crohn's. We don't call it here that, by the way. But whenever I Google it, I always see this Crohn's disease. I'm like, okay, that's probably something that has to do with my illness. I don't know. Yeah, watermelon. I would like cut it in half and eat half of it with a spoon right away. Oh, that would be so cool. And then you eat it, but you feel like you're drinking it. So cool. I miss it so much. О, hello, блядь. Здорово, нахуй. Sorry, guys. Professional stream, by the way. Wow, that was a very wrong question. Damn, at least nobody will call me Russian anymore. That was like so cringe. And now it's so cringe that they get banned. I'm not Jobla, I'm not playing playlists because I don't want to copy strike on music this time. And hopefully these are not non-copy striked. That wasn't a ban, but it could be. Yeah. I'm sure they'll say something stupid again and you'll ban, so I treat it as a ban. I was about to hold my phone in the mirror so I could have read it. What was stupid about your question? Look at cats. They are sleeping. And you could also be sleeping, guys, but you have to work. You have to work and exist and cook food and do chores. Or what is the word? But you could be sleeping. But you're not. Okay. I was sleeping, but your notification woke me up. Weird dude. Oi, white dude. Weird dude. That's a handsome chinchilla. Don't rub it in my face. Where in UA, if I may ask? You may not. I woke up early to pee. I feel that. Chichin. It's your birthday? Happy birthday! Just pee in bed easy, and then what? Roll over to another side that's dry. That's a good idea. And card numbers, please, too, not just location. You're Ukrainian originally? No, but we asked you for your exact address. Are you comfortable with that? I'm just kidding! Just don't ask weird questions or you'll be banned, that's it. Well, I'm not. Hello, hello. Anyway, guys. We need a new game. We need a new game. Far Cry 5. Have you seen what Duff is playing? Can I take a look at other streamers while I stream? I think I can, right? So low. Obscure.
That place, I remember, was here.
It looked very stupid but very funny.
It opened, so that means I'm doing something right.
It looks so stupid, this game. Do you know this game?
Is it this way?
Spooky. No? You kinda know it? It's like old Resident Evils. Oh, Hachabi played Resident Evil, I think. And it looked so different from what I played. The Query? The store. Finally a cure for OBS.
What is going on here, man?
Oi, Boże, this player is so stupid. I can't. Okay.
Welcome to the show.
What is going on here, man?
I just died on your arms tonight.
This is gonna get a little messy.
I should've walked away.
What's going on?
There's something out there.
Hello, hello.
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
91. That's so funny.
Them's the rules, you noob.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die. We gotta get out of here.
This is like Heavy Rain, da?
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
It's really happening and you're all in it. Okay. Should I play it? I would, it looks fun. Official trial version. Like, totally.
Ashes of a dead man blowing in the wind, running for our lives.
You didn't like it? All characters have no IQ. Yeah, it seemed like it. You should have understood that from a trailer. The game is better than the trailer. Never saw it. Dialogue sounds cringe. That's even better. That's very good for stream. Okay, I'm adding it to cart. And then I'll think, and then I maybe buy it. Oh, yeah, they're all dumb. But I guess it makes it easier to want to kill them. Imagine you're like, they're all dumb, and then I end up liking everyone. I'm like, I want to be his friend and her friend, and and you'll be like, oh, okay, Alooma. Very nice, very good. And you just leave. Ever play Quake? It's like CS, but more gory. What is gory? Scary? Do we want to vote on game? No. I feel like it's a good game to play on stream. Is it new? More or less? 20th January. This game is quite fun. It's definitely a game. I'm reading the comments. I would give this game a 4 out of 10. That sounds great. It's okay game. It's pretty new. Ah, that's perfect. Come on, guys. Ой, фу, господи. What a wish list. I have 3 games. Don't buy this game. I have. And then you know what else I have? What is this? Why overwhelmingly positive? Why do I have this in my wish list? I don't even know what this is. I probably saw someone play it and it was funny as fuck to watch them. And I was like, I should try it, you know? There's a lot of... thank you. There's a lot of weebs here, right? I don't know. Do not buy this game. Wait. We need to watch this now? No, we need to watch this. Wait, it's for free? It's downloadable? Oh, that's why don't buy. Because it's free. Why would you buy?
What a cute dog. Oh, hey. Hey, what are you doing here? The trailer? Oh, of course it's ready. So, I mean, I think it should be right. Yeah, I'll go get it for you. So, please, just wait 30 seconds. I didn't make a trailer! Okay, don't panic. Let's just capture something from the game. Is this a good shot? No. This is perfect. Didn't I fix that? This seems like... Oh, come on. No. How much time is left? 10 seconds. Hurry. 10 seconds! Okay, got
It looks like Stanley Parable.
What time here? 5! Okay. No. Hey. Sorry, I kept you waiting. Here it is. Do not buy this game. I didn't put that in there, did I?
The fuck was this? I mean, it was made for me to say that, right? Planned release date when everything is 100% ready for you to not buy. Should we download it? It's a fun game. You played it? Did you buy it though? Did you buy it though? I'd follow the suggestion and never buy it. It was made for you for sure. Why 1-4 is 4 with letters and the next 4 is a number 4? Did they pay you for downloading it? I guess if they're not, there's no point in buying it, right? To save time, Aloom, that's why. I forgot what you're answering to. It makes you want to buy it, but you won't buy it. When did I cut my hair? It's been like more than a months. It's been months. It's been years. Like a few years ago. No, guys, don't ask me where I live, please. My city isn't occupied. That's what you need to do. Everyone keeps flashing me. Weird guy, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Flash yourself. Everyone keeps flash. I wish that I could be like the cool kids. No.
Stop making noise, you stupid.
He didn't say that to me. Am I dead? Am I like, oi, блядь, I did. Okay. Yes, Aloom. That was very good. Good job. Last time I played CS, I enter and I have a bomb, right? So I throw it back to someone near me and he's like immediately turns to me and says in Russian, "If you give me the bomb one more time, I'm gonna cut you." Like, I just entered the game. Chill. He pissed him off. Someone pissed him off before this. His family probably isn't nice to him. And he's like, I'm gonna hate everyone then now. Should have friendly fired that guy? I did. As soon as I said, oh, go on then. Go on then. Jog on. Go on then. He said, he heard that I'm a girl and he said, shut the fuck up, dishwasher. So I was like, oh, really? I'm drinking tea, it's cold now and kind of disgusting. You didn't do it on purpose? Yeah, I'm actually so bad at playing this game I couldn't even aim at him. But then I played with Ukrainians, like the whole team was Ukrainians. One guy was speaking English probably, and they were nice. Because all the Russians are debilized now, mobilized. I just came here. You're gonna play CS today? I might play one game, but actually today is a shorter stream. I might just stream for a little bit more and then go, because I need to go, because I need to do stuff. It's been an hour now. A little bit more. It's so funny how there's an actual dip in CSGO players' sense of mobilization. I know, it's so good to not meet them in your own team and like talk shit to each other, you know? Just driven. Chad Jobel wants everyone to know he is the Avupa master in CS. Yeah, 100%. Ай, господи. Should we play one game? Or should we just chat? Boat or van? Guys. Guys. If you play one game, I started, I'm like, I'm gonna play one game and go. And then a few hours later, I'm like, still playing. I'm like, okay, last one. Okay guys, boat or van? Yes, CSGO. Someone said yes, CSGO. Who's next? Just chatting, no. Just chatting, no. 2 for just chatting, no. 3 for CSGO. Let's go, guys. Boat or van? Oh no. 8 for CSGO. 4 for just chatting, no. What do you want to do, Aloom? I don't know. I mean, I always want to play CS, you know, but we'll play tomorrow. Because I couldn't be able to not play. Won't be able. Okay, CSGO or just chatting? No. Guys, boat or van? Boat or van? Boat or van? I'm 50-50. Just chatting, no. Chatting. 16, 15. Oi, oi, oi. Time is almost done. 50-50. What the fuck? Perfectly balanced. So I guess I'll play and then chat also with you, right? Oh no, CS wins. Oh no, just chatting wins. Oh, it's gonna be just chatting. Oh, it's gonna be just chatting. We've spent a lot of time doing this poll. Just chatting, no. Okay. Just make it 50-50 so she has to make a choice anyway. Yeah, it's a short stream, guys. There doesn't need to have a game in it, you know. Play CS while talking about random themes. Extra challenge. That would be an extra challenge because I can't concentrate in CS even when I'm like quiet. Yeah, it's an educational stream. I feel a little too warm in here. What is this? It's like it's not burning, but it's a little too warm. Why is it doing that? I didn't have this before. Yeah, like inside my organs are like, you know. We can't do a poll about doing a poll until we consult the Oracle first. Who's Oracle? Vodka usually burns inside. That's very funny. No, not bloated. How can you be bloated here? Maybe my acids are high now. Because it was low before. No, not pregnant. You need some milk. That's people who skip all streams. Yeah, I know. Everything about vodka is so funny. Top tier memes. Yeah, I don't think it's acid reflux. I don't believe in that. I mean, I just never had that. Ayo! Da, chat. Well, let's see. Any new videos in the works for YouTube? I had an idea for a TikTok. I need to go back to making TikToks. And if there's gonna be a video... Well, I do have ideas for videos, but... I'm just disappointed now every time that I'm posting. Because if I would post regularly and just leave it, you know, it would get views. But since I'm posting so rarely, it's just like, you know, it's just dying and dying and dying. So posting is not much fun anymore. I do have a TikTok. What do you mean? I knew TikTok after like 2 years. Yeah. No, guys, I said it burns. Should I get TikTok then? You should. Wait, maybe I wanted to show you some TikToks. Let's see. The guy explained the dog thing where he says, "Can I touch it? I'm sorry." He said, "I'll just show you, wait. I'll just show you." Disappointed me.
Here's how we film these videos. Aloona is calm. I put my fist up. He gets mad. If I put it up behind the camera, he gets pissed. Good man. Yeah, give me a paw. Well trained. Smile. Good man. And either way, sometimes he's pissed. Good boy. Here's how we film.
Why did he explain? He's being mad about the fist, not because he's gonna touch his ass. Ruined everything, ruined the magic for us. Why? Ruined. Hello, duck. 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 Have you seen Joe Biden when he was young? Let's see. He's a model, did you know? How do people find these pictures? I can't see any. Is this him? Anyway, he was pretty when he was young. Google it. I refuse to believe Joe Biden was ever young. I didn't know he was young. What's my TikTok? You think I remember? Aloonity. Aloonity is my TikTok. Anyway. Guys. Guys. Hot sloth girl on Twitch that wore glasses. Don't know her. I have a command for TikTok? I didn't know. Literally forgot it exists. Even though I'm there all the time. Thank you, bye bye. Now you blame me for ruining your life with TikTok? Yeah, that's just like, you know, a lot of the time you can just might as well just throw it in the trash, you know? You'll be spending so much time there. It's just, you know, people who just download TikTok, they open it and there's like a bunch of crap, you know, because they don't know what you like yet. And so everyone would be like, TikTok is so stupid because they just literally show you everything. Not everything that's the best, everything, you know? And then with time, if you just push through it and you're like, no, wait, TikTok, I like this and this is not interesting to me. And then it learns, right? And so it's like, oh, so you like this, and you're like, fuck, how do you know? And then they're like, you probably might also like this, and you're like, I didn't even know I would like it. And that's where you just say bye-bye to all of your time. My TikTok has animal videos and memes. For such a long time, my TikTok just had like girls, like very pretty girls. And I'm like, they are not real people. Why is TikTok showing me this, you know? It doesn't learn, not for me. Do you press not interested if you really hate some TikTok? You're just not filtering it. I press all the buttons. You're not scrolling enough then. Yes, if you don't like TikTok, then it means that TikTok hates you. That's how that works. Guys, make me play other maps in CS. Because I feel like I'm stuck with CS now. And I just need to learn other maps. I need to remember the train. The train just keeps coming to my mind. And I'm like, why am I not playing it? I kind of remember and kind of like that map. Yeah, Mirage too. There are some new maps that I don't know at all. That sounds like effort. Play other maps. Dead Rain. Dead Rain, yes. Thank you, GLDTP99. Pug you. Suba. Is there Office in CS? Yeah, I've seen something like that. There should be Office, but I'm not sure about Aztec. I think there's no Aztec anymore, right? Some amazing maps are not there anymore. Yeah, I even forget that there's not only like bomb maps, there are also hostage maps. Like, I forget about this. As soon as I turn on CS, it's just Dust 2 for me and nothing else. Yeah, exactly. I discover it every time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Dust to global events. Dust to go. Never seen a hostage skin in CSGO. They look really dumb. I only remember them actually from 1.6. So I can't even imagine their skin. True. What do they even look like? Wait, let's rate them. What? Just some dudes you can see. Anyway, this is dumb. Yeah, 1.6 was the best, I think. So realistic. I know, they all have great personalities too. I need cool skins for CS. Now I want it. Now that I'm almost 30, I want new skins in CS. I only have this like chick skin on for counter terrorists, and that's it. But I just keep seeing people. You know, when they're AFK, you can like really like look at the skin. So I do that lately. I noticed it. Like I do that, and you know, I'm like, this is cool. There are some very cool skins. It's just funny to me that people who play silver get skins. Like, maybe learn to play first, you know? But I don't care. I'm a silver and I'm gonna have one. Okay, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you guys so much for being on stream. And I will stream normally tomorrow. Tomorrow is a normal stream, okay? I had fun, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Raging Brad. So go check his stream. Bye-bye. Less than 3. Okay. Get ready, guys. Get ready. You're gonna be raided. Thank you, Matt Boobien. Here. Okay, guys, ready? Bye-bye.